You. While you are in my custody, you are free to roam the house. Where are we? I'm not obligated to tell you, and you are rather presumptuous to ask. As far as you are concerned, this is a hut in the middle of nowhere. You may look outside the windows and see for yourself. Everything is covered in sleet and snow. And the only sign of life, the absence thereof. I will not lock the door when I come and go. You can leave if you wish. But I assure you the creatures that roam the snow are vicious. And I would rather not have to drag your corpse to the Tsaritsa's throne. Why would I risk you dying? Well, because I know you won't. You're not stupid enough to go out and get killed. Don't worry, that's a compliment. You have a fire for living, things to do, places to be. Despite being held hostage by a harbinger, a highly dangerous one at that, you still want to get out of here in one piece. And if everything goes as planned, you will. I have no intentions of harming you. It would only be a chore for me to do so. Go on, then. Make yourself comfortable. I'll be sleeping here for the night. But I'll be gone in the morning before you wake up. Don't miss me too much. Huh? You're awfully cheeky, aren't you? Coming to sit right next to me, your captor. You have Stockholm Syndrome? Oh, you say you're just cold, and you want a fireplace to warm you up. In that case, feel free to sit by my foot. I'll even kick you towards the fire if you like. Why the look of horror? Have you ever been branded by fire, sweetheart? Ever seen a flash of lightning and felt it sear through your skin? No, of course you haven't. Up until now, you've lived a liquid life, a soft one, free from hardship. But now that you're involved in our world, I assure you some traumatic events simply cannot be forgotten. In any case, I believe negotiations for your safe return will take at least a month or so, maybe even longer. These Saritsa plans to make the most out of you. It was, after all, no easy task to kidnap you, much less transport you halfway across Tava. Although you have been a docile little lamb, and it has been a great pleasure of mine to work with you. Why do I say that? Well, because previous hostages have not always been quite so sensible. I have had servants scrape the blood out of these walls more than once. It is truly bothersome when I meet a stubborn target, and I am especially intolerant towards the noisy ones. I end up having to apologize to the Saritsa for my discomposure. Oh, do not worry. The most you will get out of me is a scuff to your head. You are, after all, incredibly valuable to our plans. Essential, even. I should like to keep you in top condition when you are presented to your loved ones, lest negotiations go awry. It is getting late. You ought to get some rest. Surely you have gotten over those sleeping problems. When we were traveling at sea, it was quite cumbersome for me having to help you sleep and still perform my nightly duties. You still want me to sleep beside you? Demanding little minx. Very well. Let us go. Go on then. Sleep. You want me closer to you? It's cold and you want me to hold you. I wonder what exactly you take me for. Some unfeeling puppet, I suppose. Perhaps you see me as a pillow you can cradle to sleep. I think you are misunderstanding a great deal of things. Give me your hand. Can you feel my pulse thrumming like wildfire from your touch? From our mere proximity. I don't know what sort of environment you came from, Princessa. What sort of chaste, reverent lifestyle you lived. But let me tell you this. In the real world, outside of your little bubble, you do not ask a man to follow you to bed. I have resisted my impulses a great many times. You'll find that no other man could possibly have lasted this long. So then, tell me, are you just a naive brat? Or were you scheming for me to pin you down? Think carefully before you answer me.